Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another tournament stream. Actually, not just another tournament stream. This one is the absolute first tournament stream of the pro season, or the pro tournament in this season now. So we are entering the top 8 stage, which will mean that we are going to see a lot more good games. Although the games have been already pretty good so far. And I'm hoping for the best to come. We are about to see Win versus B-Love first. B-Love is a former champion, but also Win has done a really good job in the early stages of this season already. And then on the next game, only 2 games today, we're going to see the team of Rejects versus Win. So I'm pretty excited for all of these games, of course, and I'm hoping for the best. And we will just have the room invite in about a minute. So, okay. Let me just check the game. It's all set up now. Let me just get everything into the right place still. The room invite is in. I can accept. I will be interested to see how the lineups are actually evolving, because the meta only just started with a big rebalancing only a few updates ago, and people were still trying to figure out what is actually the best time to push with, what's the best time to go for. If you remember last season, it was far easier. Everyone was spamming the Streetswagen. And also the AMX M4 was being played quite a lot. And this time, it is very different. We are seeing many different lineups for different purposes. We are seeing a lot of Crans for some teams. We are seeing a lot of IS-7s for other teams. And other teams, again, are going for the mouse and just having a ton of those because of having a lot of hit points. And then there are other teams even going for the RP215B or the Chieftain. Both of those tanks just being a little bit more mobile, having good DPM, and also having the reactive armor. We're still not there yet. We don't have the final meta just yet. We will have to wait a little bit more and see what's going to be the best kind of setup to win. But I would expect, to be honest, a few more FE215Bs. That would be my guess. I cannot say whether I'm accurate about it, because, yeah, of course, I've not participated in the trainings and people are just a lot more experienced in the meta. What to have an educated opinion about this stuff here. So, also, I forgot one thing. I forgot the little thing that I wanted to show on stream. Okay, that's not too perfect now. Never mind, I'm not going to load it into the streaming software. That would be sleeker, but wait. Ah, that works as well. Good, I can show you now. But it will be without the camera. So we're having a battle of predictions going on. Pyroblast was going for it and was organizing this stuff. It's happening on the official Discord server, actually, where everyone can participate here. On Discord, you can predict the outcomes of today's games. And all of us streamers have also given our predictions here. So first games, I get the S versus APA. I was predicting APA to win. Rejects versus Raid. I was predicting Rejects to win. It will be played on the other side. BLUF versus Win is what we are going to see. I predict BLUF to win. Quick versus 3-2 is also playing, where I predict the 3-2 team to win. You can participate in this little battle of predictions as well, and you can even win some stuff if you get the right guesses or if you get the right choices there. Also, we will have some battle passes today for giveaway, so stay tuned for those. Quick question about the battle passes. I can already see on the chat for October or November. Yeah, both would be possible, but I don't think it would really make too much sense for this month anymore, right? I mean, the month is almost over, so it would be better for the next month, just so you can grind, I would say. But yeah, I will just stay for November. Let me show you the room and also reset the score real quick. We want to start at 0. We are seeing a lot of mouses here. On the left side, not too many mouses on BLUF's lineup just yet, although they're also playing with 3 mouses as well, just the same amount there. Double FE215B on a lineup of Win, delivering a good DPM. Also an Object 777 has also performed really nicely. Then a Kranwagen, so very strong lineup. Maybe the Kran is still changing there. On the other side, BLUF chose a VK72, VK90, and also double WZ113 GFT TDs, which is a really interesting choice. I'm going to be interested to see what they are going to be able to deliver with those. So maybe I should still turn down the music a little bit. Give me a second. All right. Let's get into the game. First battle of the pro season. Let's get into it. First blind shots flying over, but nothing connecting here. The whole B-Love team moving over into the city so far. And also capping base B. Maybe the Win team is still going to have some decapping shots. Doesn't really look like it. But the first shot connecting over here into Kitsune. But also Kuma takes a beating here with this mouse. With a VK and probably it's been a WZ connecting there. Very strong tanks at the moment. Win is already getting pushed onto here by B-Love. Win, you've got to see that they're also having Kranwagen, an object on top of the hill. They managed to cap by C, so double cap pressure for Win. And also they are continuously losing some hit points. A killer from north being tagged for 600 damage there. And also you've got to just see a lot of tanks here on Win side are kind of exposed. They can be isolated and pushed onto quite easily if B-Love is going for it. They're already pushing forwards here with Psychopath Evgeny. And the VK will be far stronger in the side scrape versus the Mouses. Just having a lot more armor, but also taking 246 HE damage. That's a lot. Another shot from Kuma. So Evgeny here struggling, but the TDs are pushing in with a reactive armor. That's some sight to see here. 113 GFTs used for the pushes against the Mouses, and that's the double penetration. That's first kill of Kuma. Double cap, gun advantage for B-Love now. Win just a little bit under pressure here. Getting pushed onto by the B-Love guys, but also B-Love lost a lot of hit points. They're actually down on hit points by a lot. It's not even close. B-Love also just lost the first tank here. Managed to get a kill. So they are still a gun up, but they are just down almost 3k hit points. Kranwagen also now moving into the back of Evgeny. It's not the back actually, but still a nice connection into the lower plate. Evgeny down to a one-shot. Rumbo still very healthy here. Will probably reload his clip and will not try to take any shots off the WZ, but he does take the shot here. Pushes out now, takes another shot off the VK, will try to get the kill, but also gets pushed onto by Skilloid in the mouse here, who is taking one more shot, but will be able to take out the Kranwagen. Probably does not have the penetration for the turret, does only go for an HE, does not have the gun depression either, and will get killed from behind very soon here. That means that the guns are actually still on B-Love's side, but Win managed to recap the bases. And also Win lost a lot of hit points. They're still above on the total amount of hit points. And yet Win is just getting very close. Now B-Love actually has more hit points than Win. They managed to come back from this, but they are still losing a tank here 3v3 now. Hit points now very even. The points are highly in favor of the Win team at 900 points, and also they're stopping another cap, but a lot of very low hit point tanks here on the field. Elmery not connecting, getting kills there. The Kranwagen over here still alive, being able to take out the mouse. Almost gained the point. Win is now 1v2 at 950 points, 960 points. Those guys to the front are both one-shots, but so is the Kranwagen, who will get pushed onto by the WZ. It's 1k points for him. Kranwagen even still able to take out that last tank here. Not the last one, but that was a very close win for the Win teams. Almost a nice comeback for B-Love. Good job. That was really nice to see how the mouse is struggling to penetrate the Kranwagen turret. Was kind of hilarious, to be honest. I think that guy was probably very happy about it. So win number 1 for Win. Oh, I have to switch the size of the scores again. And ready up. So we've got 1 win on Middle Bird for Win. with the double FV215B in a Batcher this time, also double Mouse and another Kranwagen. Almery potentially going for the Batchet, delivering some extra mobility. And I know that Almery is a superb Batchet player. He's always on top of the list. On the 30-day stats, always has a ton of games in the Batchet. He really loves that tank. And then we've got Beloved going for a lot of VK90s. They are kind of seeing the point that the VK is just having more armor. It does lack the hit points compared to the Mouse, but a lot more armor really. And it does also have very nice accuracy and penetration. Can be great as a mouse killer, but against the FV215Bs, the VK90 is potentially not the best choice anymore, simply because of not having the amount of DPM and mobility. And I think it can also get HE'd by the FVs into the sides. Not entirely sure about that, to be honest. So Win will have the very nice advantage of having a light tank on the field and being able to potentially grab by C straight away. Almery going for a first spot here on the outside, maybe climbing up the hill. No, actually just continues to move forward. He is actually alone on the hill here. No tanks or Beloved spawned up, so Almery can take the base quickly, but he did not spot anyone. Beloved manages to go all up without getting spotted, so Almery will have to be careful. Most of the Win team is also coming up though. And look at that lineup actually. Beloved going for all super heavies here. VK90s and Mouse and still going up. But Almery being careful, just spotting on the hill, collecting some information, and that's the first two spots here. I actually wonder how the FV215B took some shot here. I think that was a blind shot probably. I don't think, no, there's no way he got spotted. There must have been a blind shot. So I would have loved to see that. Double cap pressure will win here. And Beloved is now able to get into the C cap. And they're still having the A cap for free potentially. There are some tanks set up to defend by C, but I don't think they can do so reliably. It will be rather hard here, despite the Mouse not having the best armor ever. It seems like no one was able to penetrate here. C is in control of the Beloved team. And also A will be taken here. The Batchet try to defend it a little, try to spot, but already found Kitsune on the Kranwagen and traded rather badly with him. So almost a blind shot into Almery there. So now it is the Beloved team with the cap control, and Win already using the spots down in the city for going up. But Beloved rotating up as well. We can see the speed boost there. So potentially push is coming in here from Rin. Potentially it's all about going in for the quick push here. But the point is, or the problem is for Win, that the team of Beloved has a lot more hit points already, basically from the start on, because of having that kind of lineup. So Win will struggle here. And they are actually not going for the push at all. They're pulling back again. Sunshine moving back into cover. And also Kitsune already arrived on the hill. Still being kind of down there. And there's also still Litovsky able to defend base A. And Rambo will sneakily drop into that A cap. Will try to steal that right in front of everyone, but gets spotted here. Kranwagen not able to connect the shot. Litovsky aimed in, puts out a first shot. And Rambo will struggle to penetrate. He will not be able to penetrate actually with the armor that the VK has. Oh, Almery over here. Taking no shots though. And distracting the enemy potentially enough here for the cap. Actually, the base has been taken. Win got the cap and also got some nice shots into Litovsky, which also got crossfired from above here, from the hill. But also Sunshine taking a beating here, taking a lot of shots, 1.2k damage, being spotted in the open here, not good for him at all. And it will be Belaf to get the cap back. Belaf is rotating back towards base A. Letovsky will jump into the A cap, no one will be able to defend that. So it's all about the city right now. And any team committing too many tanks down into the city will lose the hill then if it comes to the push. But Win already lost so many hit points up here that it will be hard. But they're still trying to cap base C now. Yet there comes Kitsune with a Kranwagen from the side, having a full clip loaded. Does not go for the Badger, actually pushes onto Sunshine in the back here, who is already clippable. Sunshine not surviving any 3 shots of Kitsune, that's for sure. First shot into Sunshine, second shot into Sunshine as well, and he's tracked, so he will go down, that's for sure. There he goes. But also Kitsune is low on hit points now, but that's a point win for Belaf. Okay. It was a very, actually a very careful approach here to this game, and sorry for the alert there about the followers on screen. I set up a new alert system and actually intended to only set it up for the donations because those were not working. And now we're also seeing these really awkward templates for the follower alerts that I actually did not plan to turn on because YouTube followers are not always public anyways. Never mind. Welcome to all the new followers who are joining in here. Sorry that you get this not so pretty alert there to greet you, but I'm greeting you warm-heartedly. Welcome. So that was game number 2. A win for Belaf. And we're switching maps to Albenstadt. We're going to see... let's just wait a second. People are still choosing their lineups. And yeah, by the way guys, if you're new to the channel, then consider leaving a sub as well. Maybe even join the Discord server. We are having a really nice community there. You can find a link in the description. Also, just have an eye on the channel for future videos and streams. And also, of course, if you want to support a little bit and maybe smash that like button, would be greatly appreciated. Back to the tournament. Win again playing the Batshit, double F215B, triple mouse and an object 777. Very similar lineup actually. Belaf going for VK90, Batshit as well, played by Wata this time, double IS7, double mouse and one FE215B. So we can already see a bit of a pattern here. Belaf liking that VK90 a little bit more, and the team of Win does just like the kind of lineup that they have already here. And also they are the only team that I've seen playing the Object 777 actually. So let's move up. Water heading towards the outer side, going to spot base A, trying to potentially decap from over there. Over here we've got the other Batshit, spotting very carefully. Not moving out too far. Both teams having one heavy to support the light tank, while the rest of the team is moving towards base C, where we can already see first shootout of the IS-7, which gets into the corner a bit later than Kuma on the object. So the IS-7 is just very exposed there. And it will potentially get pushed onto. That's already an option for Win, because that guy is tracked, or trapped, not tracked. Simon's the object here, played by Kuma, but he is just in better positions. And Win is going for the push already. They're having more backup. The other tanks of Belaf are just not in the best situation to really cover the C area. Although they're also having some crossfire potentially, but the Mouses are now busy 2v2 in the middle here. So Kuma can also now go in for the IS-7. He will win the 1v1 on the DPM. does have the better tank for that, and has more hit points, and also Sunshine is coming in with the Fe215B, so that will be a free kill for win here. Although they're also losing a couple of hit points, they will definitely get this tank out, and they will also get the C-cap for free. And then there is the next IS-7 Skilloid in the open, has to now back up here into cover, trying to get out of there, but is just not in the best situation. He will also be taking our first shots here into Evgeny, actually, as Killer is pushing onto him, but both tanks will go down. But also, the team of B-Love managed to get a kill, managed to take out one mouse, yet they will lose two more tanks here. But Killer also down to a one-shot now. The IS-7 probably not being able to reload again. Will not be taken out just yet, but there is a kill shot here, and that is already a very successful push by the win team, only losing one tank for killing 4. Killer for now still being safe as it seems, while the mouses are pulling back here to fight Rambo, who is just kind of safe still and does not matter all too much. 3 versus 6 at this point. And also Litovsky here being down to a one-shot, going down as well, which only leaves the mouse over here and the Batchet left alive, with the Batchet still trying to get into by C, but also getting shot down there. So that is the win for the win team once more, meaning we're at 2-1. A very clean game here for win. Just using the information properly, not giving the opponent too much time. Quickly getting the kill of the isolator tank. I like to see that, although it was not the most spectacular game, not the closest game ever, yet still a very, very nice one. Good job here. Good damage spread. Kuma, the first one, pushing in, lost the hit points, still remained alive until the very end. Over here on the other side, we've had a couple of tanks just not being able to get into the fight all too well. So let's adjust the score and head over to the room overlay. We're going to see Alpenstadt once more. Oh, it's a best of 7, by the way, not a best of 5. So 4 wins are needed in total in order to win the set here for any of the teams. And it is so far looking good for win, but also B-Love is doing a good job. So I'm still not sure where it's going to go yet. I will still need a few more games to be decided. Let me have a quick look at the chat here. A lot of familiar people. Good evening, everyone. Nice to have you all back. So let's check the lineup. We are seeing Batchet, triple mouse, Fe215Bs, and an object. It's the same, almost the same, I think, as the last one. They did have one mouse less. This time B-Love is flying a chieftain. Otherwise pretty much the same thing. Oh, actually, score is incorrect. Like this. B-Love is playing Chieftain, VK72, VK90 and some mouses as well. Of course, some Fe215Bs are also not missing. And this time they are mostly heading towards the A side. It's just Psychopath Evgeny is responsible for decapping base B, but not going out too far yet. Will remain rather passive. Actually already reorienting towards base C here to overlook this area. Kuma taking shots here as he crossed into base C over there. Armory on a budget, the only light tank on the field, delivering the mobility advantage. And therefore got a lot of spots early on for win. They could afford to get into base C aggressively. Lost one shot worth of hit points, but it secured them the early cap. Belaf has heavier tanks, does have about 600 hit points more at this point, but they will have to push in. And Win is set up quite safely for any pushing situation. The C side maybe not being too safe here. And it would be likely that Belaf is going for a push here. Very soon they will push into base C, take back base C, take back base B as well, or do the opposite thing and push forwards. Actually pushing into the enemy spawn right now. No one going for base B, which will turn out to be tricky here for Belaf, as Win is able to cap base B with a mouse. Looks like it's going to be a free cap. Maybe Evgeny is going to have a word with him, but the mouse is done with capping the base already. Evgeny only now coming closer here. Maybe has a shot, but might take one in return. Yes, he does. Not good. So Belaf currently absolutely struggling here. I lost a lot of hit points on Evgeny especially. I think there was a bad shot and FV peeking out there as well. VK72 now soloing into base B. But as he's so alone, he's just getting farmed, not having any backup, not FV comes. But I don't think this is possible for Belaf here. But they're pushing into the enemy spawn. Pushing onto the mouse. Belaf already down on the hit points, so hit points about even. But they're having a tank in focus here. This might already be good for the Belaf team. They will get the gun advantage. They are also having Kuma to the front, who is kind of isolated over there. And the FV is just as well. But Evgeny got killed on the other side. And the points are increasing for the Win team. There goes the VK72, 900 points. Very soon for Win, Belaf absolutely have to stop the caps, but they are not really doing so yet. No one's going for B, no one's going for base C. That's already pretty much unwinnable here for Belaf. Win just doing a great job of just pushing away the Belaf guys. The mouse still trying to move up the hill, but it will be too slow. The mouse is not going to be fast enough, and that's a point win for Win, which also got into base C already, or into base A already, with a bad shit. Safe win for Win, while Belaf was really struggling to come up with a good plan here and coordinate well. I mean, the plan of pushing into the enemy spawn surely was alright. It could have also worked out, but just not taking care of base B at all and not defending that, not pushing into that. Then losing a couple of tanks basically for free here, like Vata only being able to put out, oh, he put out 6 shots and only connected 2, but did not penetrate anything. Evgeny was also really struggling, still got second mouse damage. But that means third win for Win already. They will only need one more at this point. Win looking strong. I mean, to be honest, Belaf is struggling more than I would have expected. That I've got to say, although they are doing a good job, but they are just having some minor issues here and there, like with the push. Having one tank in base B completely alone, the rest pushing into the spawn, but not really giving backup. It was just too many, there were too many tanks, too many players doing solo plays without really working together as a team that nicely, while Win was just playing a safe game here, letting the enemies push and then came back with a nice counter push. So that was fairly easy for them to get into base A then and take control there. Oops. So potentially the last game of this set. Win only 1 point away from winning this set here. We're switching maps to Port Bay. Double object this time for win. FE215B, IS7, double mouse and Kranwagen as well. So they are having a very mixed lineup of mobility and armor. And Bilaf on the other side having a lot more German super heavies, but also German medium. Will he be able to climb up there? Okay, I would have expected him to be too slow, to be honest. But of course he has trained that before already. So Vata going for decapping by C with a KPZ-50T. Already putting in some early first shot into Elmery, who is getting pushed onto. Who will have a big problem here with Skilloid to the side. Elmery taking another shot. Does have the mouse to the side as well. The Chieftain failing an HE though. But still 200 damage. Elmery down to 800 hit points. And the Bilaf team also getting by C. Having the advantage on the hit points definitely. Elmery now a one-shot even. So Bilaf in great positions. In control of the cap. May not be able to push forward here unless if they're moving in from the side here with those guys. They may take an even better advantage, but they will struggle to push over here in front of the mouse and the object without suffering all too much. They're also getting flanked here by the I-7. But Evgeny and Vata are already taking care of that. Kuma has to be very careful. Therefore, it cannot do all too much. Or the win team is not in the best situation. They are kind of safe for now. They can support each other. Only Kuma is fairly isolated, but it would be fine if he got pushed onto, because the others could counter push this side then somewhat. But let's not forget that also with Elmer being a one-shot, he's probably on A right now. With Elmer being a one-shot, Win basically has a one tank less on the field. Elmery can still try to stay alive and do something. But at this point Bilaf has 3k hit points more. Over 3k hit points more actually. They have the cap advantage, but B is being taken here. So double cap pressure against the Bilaf team now. Bilaf will sooner or later go for the push, and there's the push already. Skilloid at the mouse, pushing in here. Blansku and a Rumbo being pushed out. Not really being able to survive too much. You're trying to get the Chieftain, but that was kind of a mistake here. Blansku getting shot down here. Lost all his hit points in the focus fire of Bilaf. And the Kranwagen is low on DPM now. Has an empty clip, has to pull back and reload. While the mouse is also getting killed. That's for sure. The mouse is not going to last much longer. 2 more shots. And he will go down. There's a kill. 3 guns out of the fight on side of Win. While the Bilaf team is still having all 7 tanks left on the field. And are continuing their push onto Pyko. Also, surprisingly, Elmery is still alive on the other side here on the object, fighting off the KPZ-50T. And there goes the object as well. While Bilaf is still making sure that they get control of the caps. Elmery now down to 63 hit points, only gets killed by Evgeny from the side. Which means that only Kuma is left alive as a one-shot over here. Not long anymore. There he goes. And that's a point win for Bilaf. So will Bevelov be able to go for a comeback? Win almost had it. But after the strong opening by the Bevelov team, Win was not having much of a chance. It was a huge problem for them to have one tank, namely the object played by Elmery, down to a one shot from the start on. Would have maybe helped them if they actually had a fast medium or light tank to get into the cap early and move out after them. So 3-2 now. We're going to see Port Bay once more. What will actually be the last map? I don't see it here. Yeah, never mind. Will be a surprise. I can see a fairly interesting lineup there. And Leo, double Leopard on side of Vila for now, and they're actually readying up with that tank. Also, they are playing a Badger, Chieftain, IS-7, Mouse and VK90. Okay, I don't know what they are going to do with those. Are they going to push deep down into the medium corner at the start, or are they going to just YOLO the heavy side? Okay, it will be only one Leo. I mean, for YOLOing the medium side, the Badger might not be all too good, but maybe it's going to be sufficient. It will also potentially be interesting to have I7 face off against the objects again, because those objects have the DPM advantage. Full heavy lineup by Win once more. Let's see. Over 1k 8 points more on Win's side. Just look at the 8 point difference. 1.3k or 1.4k 8 points more for Win from the start on. And Win is heading into the city, while Bevelov is getting into the C area here. Leo going for base C straight away. Not just getting decapped there. Is there a little push coming in? Yep. Badger pushing. There will be one more tank pushing up. Although it doesn't really matter at all. There was a plan to send the Mouse back there and push up the next tank. But with the Win being all in the city and already in the enemy spawn here, the move gets to be unnecessary, and Bevelov is already turning around here. First shots flying, but nothing connecting yet. Great map control by Win, but also a very splitted strategy. If we are seeing this here, there are some tanks very far away from one another. So if Bevelov is going for the push on any side, I'm not too sure how well the Win team can support each other. But also still Bevelov is very splitted. Double cap pressure on Win's side as well, so Win can just sit it out. They're having their very healthy Mouses here with the 3k hit points, and they're even pressuring, trying to cause some trouble, which means that Bevelov is already getting closer here. But this will potentially allow those guys behind to farm, even if it's just a few shots from a distance. It might already open that gap for the push later on there. Leopard rotating back out here. He does know that there is something coming. Although it was only one tank being spotted there, I believe. They are pushing onto the other side. It is actually the push here on this side, on the C side, on the spawn side of the Bevelov team, where they're pushing towards base A. Sunshine is in focus. And he will go down very soon. Down to one shot already. Will be taken out by the IS-7 here. Or it's a Leopard actually. IS-7 just wasting the shot as well. It's a gun advantage for Belaf, and they did not really lose any hit points yet. They're all very healthy still. Rumble is also getting pushed onto. B is being taken. A is being taken. Belaf is continuing their push. But they have to be careful here. There's still the object overlooking base A from the nice position. And the Leopard is getting shot here. But the mouse absorbing the damage. And this guy will be very hard to get out here. So it will be probably best to ignore him. Go for the others first. The Leopard though has to be very careful. Leopard gets continuously crossfired here. So he will have to hide for now. While Win is going for base C as well. Securing a cap over there. They're also still defending base A. But so far it looks like Witildowski is going down. It is actually Win on the cap advantage. They get base C. They will be able to hold base A. The Leopard cannot do all too much here. He's out of the fight wherever he goes. Down to a one shot as well. But also Elmery just got killed. Leopard got tracked here. Maybe still able to run around the corner. Not able to do so. Getting killed here from behind. Also Evgeny down on hit points. 930 points for Win. Evgeny going down. 985 points for the Win team. Win is down on the tanks. But base C is on their side. And that's a point win for Win. Great counter push onto base C. And Belaf absolutely failing to get base A back. Still managed to kill some tanks, but eventually just losing out on the tanks. So great push by the Belaf team at the start. But they could not build up on that. I got stuck in the middle. Win set up for some really nice positions to secure base A. While also pushing base C. And making sure they were not losing all the caps. And still getting enough kills then to win on the point. So that's actually Win taking home the first win. And I've got to admit that my prediction was wrong. Belaf lost to Win. Basically against the odds here, I would say. I was even thinking about it, man. Win will probably win a couple of games, but hard to predict the exact results there. So, well, that was a game number uno. Numero uno. We will have a bit of time now, I believe. Let me check. I can show you the other results as well. First, I want to quickly have a look when the next match is starting. These games took quite long, so won't be all too long then. Well, next one starting in... Okay, interesting result I'm seeing there already. I will show you. Wait a second. The time is not correct in game. Which is weird. Yeah, I guess it's still... it's because of the time change, winter time. Okay. So let's check the other results, and I think almost none of the predictions were correct. Give me a second, I will load up the page. Professional tournament. This is where we are right now. Brackets. First stage. Can I somehow see the matches directly? Yep. Just gotta scroll down. Oh, APA is still playing against IGTS, close games. I cannot see the results there. Okay, of course. Results, there it is. 3-2, 1-4-0 against Quick. Dominant start here for 3-2, therefore. Rejects lost 2-4 against Raid, which is really surprising, as the Raid was just also, they were losing the caller still. Or caller got kicked back. So they got a new caller now, and they had to make some changes. A win, also winning against B-Love, another unexpected win here. The underdogs having a good time today, good start to the tournament. But to be honest, it's often being the case that the stronger or the final top 4 teams are struggling a bit more at the start. Remember the last season where it was it was the last season or the one before. Rejects was just winning everything, and all the other top 4 teams were losing a lot at the start. Rejects got into the grand finals without a single defeat. And then APA, which had a really rough time, won against Rejects. So I would not be counting all too much on these results just yet. We will see. Yeah, APA, IKTS still playing. It's also surprising, so it will also be very close there. That means I will have about 15 minutes just to play some games. Just to bridge the time here. Let me check the chat. Also, we will have a giveaway soon. I will give away some battle passes. I think I'm having three battle passes. Right before the next games, I will give them away. Good, give me a second to get my iPad. And then I will be back. All right. Just starting the game because it's still being started on the PC. So 1 second. There we go. All right, I don't know what to play. Maybe a 6 T62. Let's go for STB. So we will have just enough time for 3-4 games. And yeah, if you're new here, then welcome to the channel. Let's show you what I'm usually doing here, just playing some games, enjoying my time here with you. And also, yep, subscription would be very nice if you're enjoying this. It would be great to see you back. Also, if you're enjoying the content, don't hesitate to smash that like button. It would be very helpful to the channel. Okay, let's just go... I'm not a fan of this. We're having one medium less than the opponents. I might still go for the first spot, but I will not be able to stay there. Enemies will gain advantage on the A. That's a problem. Not spotting anything though. Which is weird. Did I really go for the city with this lineup? No, I just late. But that's just an E6. Where are the mediums? Sasha Pumpkin. I did not get spotted at all, so okay. What on earth? I will move over to C. This is so weird. Why are they only now getting into base A? But let's kill the other tank on C then. Or maybe we could still have a free shot over there. Let's go. Honestly, it doesn't look all too great so far. Nah. Not intending on taking another one. Man, we lost a lot of tanks already. But E100 can probably still hold them up for a while. Still having 183 to my front. Let's see if we can kill them while the others are busy. No, another truck shot, please. Nice. Man, the others are coming. It's getting freaking close. I need the VK to help me. Come on. Nice. That should be fine. Great. 2v2 now. Let's go for some slightly better angle. Come on, VK. Where's he going? Oh. Oh, he shoots AG for sure. Ah, never mind. Should be one now. Although points are still a bit of a problem, but the E6 is running away from me. Oh man, where's the E6? I was just having about 700 hit points, right? There he is finally. No. I should have him. Yep. Nice. Just casual 6.6k damage game. Well, if that didn't convince you to subscribe, I don't know. Let's save it. But with that long game, I will also not be able to go for too many more. Just one. Okay, TVP is coming. Enemies have 2 mats as well, Standard B and the Leopard. Should be possible to win against them with 2 clippers. No! Oh man. I was thinking, okay, Standard B is going to hit me as well. So I can just put up 3 and it will still be fine. It will still be a good trade. Wasn't all too perfect, to be honest. No, little luck. TVP will have him. Ah, IMX. Oh, come on. What the hell? What? No way. Come on. Ah, that was painful. Let's stay unspotted or get unspotted. While reloading, then I can move out again. Actually, I should not move out here anymore. Okay, and I'm safe again to reload. We can still stay, I would say. Good. And let's just play safe here. Although, should I maybe take out the FE? Just to make sure we're not going to lose this anymore. I'm not too confident about that 50T. Good. There will actually be another 6k game. AMX will be coming from my back. Hi. No, doesn't want to kill me? Come on, man. Maybe he went for the reload. Okay. Well, yeah. All planned. I can't say it always goes like that, but yep. I'm happy with it. So we're still having 7 minutes until the games are starting. Which means that there will be enough time for a little giveaway, 3 battle passes, and also I will have... No. What? Yeah, just talking about giveaways. There will be more giveaways. I'm still having bonus codes here lying around. Not for today. But for the next streams, for the tank specific streams, I'm always having some bonus codes. Or not always, but since the Gamescom, where I've been invited by Wargaming, which was a really nice event there. There are still bonus codes from there. So if you're German, or if you consider coming to Germany next year, maybe it will be worth it. I wanted to go for the giveaway. I was just getting confused here. So, game stream. First thing I want to do is open the stream, or open the game on PC again. Just so that I don't miss a room invite. And then we get to the battle passes. The battle passes will be given away as following. We are going to do it in a way that you will have to press enter on a button that will appear on the announcements channel on my Discord server. And I can highly recommend sticking around there for a bit. We have a very nice community with lots of nice people. So just have a look at the description of the stream, or I can also just enter the link in the description once more. Not in the description, in the chat. Let's put it into the chat there. And I will start the giveaway on Discord then, because that's where I'm having a bot, and then I can contact you for all the details. That's the easiest way. Although this time it won't be like a bonus code, so I will not be responsible for putting out the bonus codes on my own. I will just ask you for the in-game name, and also the ID will be very important, so that you can then get the codes from Wargaming directly. So if you're not already on the server, then make sure to join right now. I will set up the giveaway real quick. So we're going to have 3 winners. Let's go for a bit longer this time because of delay, etc. And battle passes. And the giveaway is starting right now. So again, all you have to do is to join the Discord server. Will be pretty easy. Join a link and then check the announcements channel. You should be starting here. You can get some stat rolls if you want to, just to show where you are, how much you can improve and level up. Then you can select your server as well. On the announcements channel, then there's a giveaway, and also we do have some replay channels here as well. You can opt out in and out of my content notifications here. Questions can be asked there as well, and you can also go for some platoon role if that's something you would be into. Back to the game. I think, yeah, I can almost show you the room yet. Still a few seconds. Let me check the chat then. You stopped watching the last replay there. Oh, just finished. Not replay. Live game. Almost like if I was playing, or if I was just showing you some replays. Big games in a row like that. And of course, it doesn't happen every day. If I was saying team you support or lose, yeah, I also did not predict correctly here. It was completely wrong. Although it is not totally unexpected, I was still thinking about just choosing a team against the odds, but after all I decided to just go with the most likely team to win. Just to say it as it is. But totally not unexpected to see a lot of teams winning as well, which were just not predicted to get that far in the tournament or not get into the top 4. Into the top 8 definitely, yes. And I'm actually really happy to see that kind of stuff, because seeing the top 8 being mixed up, the top 4 teams being challenged and just having to compete again, having to focus again, that's always nice. Always leads to some better tournament games then. So teams are getting ready. We are seeing the win team with a budget once more, with Emery playing it. Double mouse, double F815B, IS7, Object 777. We're familiar with the lineup already. Very nice balance of mobility on the budget for first spots. Then tanks for pushing in, and like the IS7, Object 777. The mouses to hold up some corners or just hold up in the rear. Then the F215Bs as well for the support of the pushers, delivering the DPM. So very balanced lineups here by Win. Very versatile, many different tanks on those. Rejects on the other hand goes a lot more heavy here with VK90s, mouses as well, and also budget, and I could see one green tank there. I don't know what that was. One Russian tank. Object. It was the T100 light tank. A tank that I've seen more often on the NA server. Here on EU, and it's a bit more rare. Light tank compared to the budget will just struggle in a close combat fight. It will just not have the clipping potential, lower alpha damage. But at the same time, while also just having lower view range mainly. But the LT being good in that it has the tracer shells, can keep the enemy spotted. And we've seen the light tank playing for the corner in the past already, with the budget spotting in the front. So this may be the same thing they're going for here, or they're all running, as Win seemingly is mostly focused on the desert area here, with the rejects going for AB already. They got base B with a triple cap of the Mouses. That's the cap advantage, definitely, for the Rejects team. And also Sunshine over here, just losing a ton of hit points. Batshit clipping, I think Savina Lisa also put in shots. The ulti puts in shots and keeps Sunshine tracked and spotted. Sunshine is suffering. Is Sunshine now getting clipped out? That's a free kill for Rejects. Also gaining double cap advantage. This game is basically already decided. Great opening here for Rejects. And Win just... They are really on the back foot now. Just look at this. They're down one tank. They're on a 6 versus 7. They're having 0 caps so far. They're playing against 2 caps. 260 points against 600 points. And they are having to fight against all these super heavies, which have 3k hit points more, 2k hit points more. OMG, that's basically already lost for Win. Do they have any chance even? They have to get some kills. They cannot win on points anymore, even if they are able to take base C. Elmery is going for a blind shot flying in here by the light tank. Batshit is waiting for a moment, and it's actually a successful cap. But Batshit and LT over there, they will be able to win against Elmery. This is really not looking good for Win. And Rejects is counter pushing. Rejects going in for the heavies here. Also the light tanks are coming for Elmery and the Batshit. So Elmery is now having to run away, maybe even gets caught there. Rejects will take by C again, as Bobby Fischer gets killed. So guns being even for the moment, and actually damage almost even again as well. Nikki being down to a one shot here. Will get killed on the next shot. That was a bad low roll by the object. Bounce from the FV as well. Kuma, no, it is someone else here from the side picking up the kill. But still 920, 930 points already for Rejects, and they are in control of all 3 caps. No way that there is anyone getting back all these bases, and with that kill of Killer from North, it is a point win. 1k points against 325 only. Only 1 kill here for the Win team. So Rejects just having a really strong game here. Sunshine just overcommitting just a little bit, overexposing, overpeaking with the front, and that's the big weakness of the FE215B, only having 1 repair kit, having that long nose, the long front, where you can easily get tracked, and you might just not be able to get out there alive. So Sunshine just got deleted by some thunderstorm there. First win to Rejects. And Win will have to reconsider their choices a little bit, although I think it was mainly just one little misplay which cost them the game here. And there were basically chances, although they did a good job and almost came back from it. They're switching one tank, one IS-7 for another mouse. Rejects opting for double Type 71, not going for any light tank apart from the Batshit anymore. And also having the FE215B's mouses. So Reject does have a lot of armor again, a lot of hit points. It's actually a very similar lineup. Just that Win is being slightly faster, having slightly more DPM, having the HE penetration to potentially HE the sides of the Type 71s and the other FEs. At the same time, the types are just a little bit better armored, especially frontally. So it will be interesting to see how well those are going to work out. Types are not the most common side in the current meta anymore. But they also got some nice changes there in that they got slightly higher alpha damage and also a little bit of a hit point buff, if I'm correct about this. Type is now pretty slow, but still having armor, and also it does have premium AP, which allows for some nice penetration. Rejects all going into the city. Win heading into the desert here with a budget only. The rest of Win is on the city side as well. Rambo in the kennel though. Interesting spot. The idea of the mouse being... Oh, that blind shot almost hit here. Very well predicted. The mouse's position has a reason that he is responsible for decapping base B potentially. He can get there quickly if needed. A lot of blind shots flying in here. Pyko took one little shot, but apart from that not much happened. Base C is in control of Win. Batchet over here, rotating out to the desert, but being very careful about it. Sitting in the bush here to overlook the desert. Like this, he can outspot the enemy Batchet, but Elmery is not going to do the mistake of pushing in there. But a relocation of rejects is being spotted. All those tanks get spotted on the move here, which would open the option to get into base A for Win, but no one's really moving yet. They don't have enough tanks there. And rejects decided, okay, we got spotted on the rotation, so we will immediately get back towards base A. Actually, maybe also because they got the spots on the C side. I could see that many tanks were over there, especially the mouse. So Rejects is relocating, trying to potentially push on to Killer. Killer might not be able to survive. This doesn't have tremendous amount of backup. Does have the FE215P and the Object 777, but he's not going to survive the push if they're all going in. It would be free kill and cap for Rejects, and I think they will soon go for it. Yeah, there comes a push here. Types leading the charge. FE215B is following. That's how it's meant to be. Types absorbing the damage, FVs then putting out the shots. But so far nothing connecting yet. And the mouse able to get back into cover here behind the rock. Is now also hidden by the hill, while Win team is still having some nice crossfire here from multiple different angles. What's happening on the other side? Rambo is getting into base B, while Elmery is pushing up behind. Does he face anyone there? Where is the red Batchet? F is pushing forwards with his teammates. People are trying to take out the mouse and also shooting the object. Also, Pyko is just suffering a little bit here. But with the crossfire that Win has, Rejects is really struggling. Now they're getting greedy. A Playmaker pushing over, getting shot. But does have the reactive armor here to absorb some damage. Does not really take too many shots yet. Killer from North being shot down to a one shot. Bobby Fischer getting punished for peeking over like that. It is not the FE215B in focus here, rather the Types being shot down. Win now going for the counter push. Killer from North still being able to stay alive here. As the FE215Bs are coming in, going for the kill shots very soon. It is Bank to just going for a ramp here, just blocking the enemies from overpeaking, going for his teammate. Bobby Fischer down to one shot, who will get killed here by the FE215B. Which means that Zlupina Leader is also going down here. Playmaker now left alive alone here against 2 or 3 people, or even 4. 7 people still alive on side of Win. Just look at this. Look at the hit point sharing here. Everyone low on hit points, yet they all still alive. Well, there are only 2 tanks left on the field for the Rejects team. Only Nicky on the full life, almost full life mouse, and the Batchet in the rear here. With a few hit points, just trying to cap by C, but it will be a point win for Win very soon. As soon as base B gets capped. That's still a kill shot for Nicky. First kill for Rejects actually. And that's the point now, or that's not the point win yet. Because actually only the Batchet needed to get killed as well. Since the points or the caps were all on side of Rejects. Oh, that push was really struggling there. Really well done by Win to help each other like that. And I really like to see how the positions were all interconnected. Wait, we're not having... Wait, we're having 1-to-1 now. Okay. Let's start with 1, not 2. You could greatly see how the team was just... The team of Win was helping each other, having the one mouse in the front and then the network of tanks right behind. They're all supporting, trying to fight, trying to find some angles to shoot. Rejects had to be very afraid. What am I seeing there? Full IS-7 lineup for Rejects now. Oh, Normandy. Oh my god. Okay. IS-7 YOLO, let's go. And we will see. Win going for a more traditional choice for their taste here. Just, yeah, a couple of FE215Bs, a mouse. Slightly changing the meta or the lineup here for the map that does not have that many hill or not that many city areas and is just basically hills only, so only one mouse. Admiral potentially sticking to the budget. No, it will be full heavy lineup for the Win team as well. Both teams going full heavy. Win having the Krans with some better armor than the opponents. Yet, no, it's another IS-7, double IS-7 then. Oh, this will be interesting. This will really be interesting because Rejects can just basically push in anywhere. And the team of Win is a little bit more restricted in the kind of tanks that they are having. Because they cannot just take any kind of position. They have to find the perfect position for each tank. So let's see what they're going to do with that stuff. Actually, it's been years since I've seen a lineup of 7 tanks of the same kind for the last time. It must have been mouses as well. Rejects going for a quick A-cap. Bangsu still lined up for some fire into that cap. But the IS-7s here will be able to take the base. Bobby Fischer shielding his teammate despite losing hit points. But he's getting shot now, losing another shot worth of hit points. Now comes Common to the front to shield. This cost a lot of hit points, yeah? That's 4 shots into the IS-7s, but a free cap. Also on the other side, Rejects managed to take base D. Win so far has no caps at all. And also the Win team lost some hit points here. More than I would have thought. A lot of tanks lost hit points. Also, Bangsu got blind shot. Oh. And Rejects is potentially already going for the push here. With Nikki and Carolus Rex moving in first on the side. Going to pressure the FE215Bs, having the tungsten shells. But so far the IS-7s are struggling with the gun depression. And maybe they have just overcommitted here a little bit. And underestimated the opponents. As Win is counter-pushing with the FE215B power, having that DPM, having the reactive armor as well. They are YOLOing into Nikki. Nikki in focus fire, down to a one-shot, will be taken out by Kuma from behind here. That's the first kill for the Win team. Rejects down 1 tank. Carolus Rex also very isolated in front of everyone. Who is in focus right now? It is actually Playmaker who is getting shot down here. Second kill for the Win team as they are just losing first one and also the second one. Guns even again. Hit points on side of Rejects by good margin. But Bobby Fischer is in focus fire, gets taken out as well. Carolus Rex and Cobbin are now focusing down Kuma, who is just very exposed here and very much alone against 2 healthy tanks. Win counter pushing for the other tanks instead, just leaving Kuma left to die here. Killing F on the other side here and focusing on Sabina Lisa with the mouse and the IS-7 3v3 at this point. But Sabina Lisa is also going down here, that's for sure. The mouse already turning around and the FE215B is rotating out into safety. This looks good for the Win team. They are down on the hit points, they are down on the cap points, but still they're having good positions. They're having 1 tank more on the field. And about 500 hit points difference only. will secure them the win. Bangsu is potentially going down for the cap. No, he is just staying right behind the teammates. Does not want to give the lives of them away. Wants to secure their lives here. Mouse and IS-7 are just facing off the enemy IS-7s. They're struggling a little bit to penetrate here. But the Mouse is getting in a nice shot into Carolus. He is showing his rear first, maybe not all too perfect, but the Mouse is also not having a tremendous amount of armor. And therefore getting penetrated here by the IS-7. But he also took another shot from the FV from behind here. And Killer is now turning around to go for the IS-7 kill potentially. As also the other IS-7, Cobham, pushes in onto the Mouse, shoots him down to a one-shot. Elmery now going in for Carolus Rex, who will get shot in, pushes him out into his teammates. Still, that's a kill shot. Now it is 3v1, and also Win does now have more hit points than Rejects. Only having one tank left alive here, which will definitely go down as well. Still nice shielding here by Elmery. Killer from North has the kill shot of Cobham. Great game. Very interesting strategies here. Full IS-7 lineup not working out eventually. But I would just argue that it was not about the IS-7s actually, but rather the push with the lack of information maybe. I could see the point why they were pushing in. They had the tanks right to the front, the FVs. Try to just shoot them out and out-trade them with the FV215, with the IS-7s, because the IS-7s having the tungsten shells and just having higher alpha damage could potentially track the FVs in place and out-trade them there. But they did not just count on that kind of counter push. Also, Win was having more tanks up on the hill than Rejects, I've got to mention here. Rejects was still having 2 tanks, 2 IS-7s, of course IS-7s, what else, down on A. The guys who kept there at the start, they were very far away from the main fight, and then it probably took longer to get back up than the opponents who were down there, which was only one FV215P and the Kranwagen on B, if I remember correctly. Rejects not going for the same lineup once more. This time they are going for a lot of IS-7s again, but still choosing double Mouse and the VK90. Win did not change anything, if I see that right here. No, they're pretty much doing the same thing. And they are basically not switching many tanks at all throughout all these games. Just Elmery mostly on a budget. Now on an IS-7. Let's go for the next one. Oh. Let's keep the game opened. Just wanted to see if the announcements or if the battle pass is working the giveaway. Yep. Get our winners, Stephen S and Everton, warm battle passes. Congratulations. Everton, Andy get the third or second prize in a short time actually. Lucky man. So Win is moving up, trying to take buys D early on. Rejects being very careful this time. Just camping in the rear. Trying not to commit too hard anywhere. Carolus Rex trying to defend base A. They're just defending everything. Not intending on capping, not even base C. So what is their plan for now? No one lost any hit points yet. I think this is going to be a bit of a longer game. Nikki is now driving into base C, taking the base here. just to make sure that they are not losing too much of an advantage. Although, of course, they are already at a disadvantage. Little HE shot flying in. How? Oh, it was, yeah, Kuma is in the ditch in the plane area. Very strong position, but at the same time offering a weak spot for the enemies to push onto. Kuma not connecting the second HE. But with the one HE that he put into Nikki, a little decap, this means that the Rejects team will need more than one kill in order to turn around the points again. So what's going to happen here? Win is looking strong. They are having the advantage on the positions. They're having slightly more aggressive positions, slightly better map control. They're having caps as well. Potentially Aylmory will be able to get into base A. It's going to be tricky with Carolus Rex to the front. Carolus probably unspotted still, will very soon move out there and try to defend. Still unspotted. Oh, and actually A has been taken. So Carolus Rex is a bit late, but there's another one. Sabina Lisa just took a long ray over the beach and managed to get to the front of Aylmory as well. Aylmory now puts out the first shot. But this means that Win will have to do something now. Rejects getting the cap control back. Aylmory alone against two. He will get some support though. This might trigger the counter push on the upper ground there. Also Nikki is turning down here. Kranwagen with a clip right in front of the IS-7s. I got taken. So 3v3 down here. It's actually looking a bit better for the Win team. They focus down Carolus a little bit more than Aylmory, but not by a big margin actually. What's happening up here? Rejects also got a bit more aggressive here. But so did Win. Win is now doing the move that Rejects did last time, but this time Win does have more of an advantage. They're having two DPM tanks here, but are also being against two tanks shooting down Bobby Fischer, or that's the intention at least. And there comes Pyko as well. A lot of fights here that are not really having any advantage. But now the focus fire is on Cobham. While Bobby is going for Sunshine, who is still having another shot into Cobham, which will be crucial here in order to take him out. Which is a gun advantage to Win. But Sunshine is struggling here. Sunshine getting pushed onto. No one will be able to shield him. Yet Playmaker going for the push will also get himself into the crossfire of thanks to Pyko and Sunshine. Nikki got killed on the other side as well, so did Aylmory. So guns being even. Slight advantage for the Rejects time for the moment, but Playmaker will get killed very soon as well. Pyko actually reloading his whole clip. Bouncing the shot right before having the last shot loaded. Will now have to go for the kill shot. Will have an empty clip again. Guns even once more. Hit points also pretty much even. Slight advantage for Win. Cap soon on side of Win as well. And they're having the high ground, which is slightly better. F being a one shot. Kuma also low here. Will get pushed onto by F. Goes down there. So it is the Win team again losing another tank here. Rejects securing the tank advantage, but Bobby Fischer again under pressure, getting pushed onto by double Kranwagen, not surviving this. Carolus Rex now moving in, having a shot onto Rambo, who is pushing out to the front. Slobina Lisa is already there. Carolus being very low. These two Win guys are now against a 3. F being a one shot cannot do too much. Pyko trying to push forwards, gets a shot into Carolus Rex. Tries to move around here. Maybe gets the kill shot. This would be crucial. I think he will get the kill shot in. And might also then get the kill shot of the mouse. If he wants to go for it and not help his teammate with Slobina Lisa. No, Pyko is going for the mouse. As the other one got already killed. So Pyko does get the kill. It's in a 1v1 situation now. The Kranwagen though having the clip and the points. 924 points for win. Sabina Lisa will not be able to get the Kranwagen anymore. Will not be able to stop the C-Cup. This will not be enough. All the Kran has to do is run, take base A, and sit it out there. And that's another win for the Finnish guys here. With Slobina being left alive on the hill here. Not having much of a chance anymore. That's a 3-1. Great job to the Finns. That was an interesting game. Yeah, very little, very many, a lot of different fights going on the hill, basically at the beach, but just on the A side there. And many people on small fights. Oh, that's actually a lovely avatar. That's cool. Yeah. A few pushes with many people onto one, but it was alright. It was still working out and was interesting until the end. The Kranwagen in this case was not a liability because of having a lack of DPM, but was rather helpful, especially in the later stage of the game, because of being able to just reload a whole clip, and therefore the Kranwagen could go for some nice pushes. Oh, this is really looking good for a win here. They are almost about to win the second game of the tournament. Which will be very comfortable for them. Definitely. So we're switching maps to Ghost Factory. Match point for win. Rejects will have to sweat a little bit more now. Going for a lot of mouses. VK72s. I7. While win is also applying a lot more mouses. One FE215B as well as an I7 and a Kranwagen again. So, is there any chance for Rejects to come back from this? We will see. Will be interesting. Rejects heading towards the city side here, or into the factory. But not really committing to the D area. Just going all for the middle here. Bobby Fischer pushing the outside a little bit. Win being careful about the C-Cap. Still having a mouse camping in the back here. Just to secure the map control and the high ground in the spawn area. Most tanks are rather focused on taking base D. Quick cap advantage for Rejects though. And now we're seeing a push potentially. Playmaker. Bobby Fischer here now found the mouse. Is a little bit under pressure, having two tanks to the sides here. So Rejects will potentially already be forced to do something, since Bobby, aka Verno, is just suffering a bit. He's still taking another shot before being able to get around the corner. But he's now safe again. Yet Win is securing the map control. But Rejects is counter pushing. They're going for the D area here. Vansku being in focus fire. And also there are some VKs moving in over there. So Vansku is already trapped here, right in front of many tanks. Will not really be able to run away anymore. Is struggling here, getting pushed onto by F as well. And the VK being set on fire, being taken out by Nikki. That's the gun advantage to Rejects. And Win will have to try to come back from this, having Slobina Lisa in focus fire. But losing the second tank at this point already. Slobina Lisa got taken out as well. But that's a gun advantage to Rejects. Hit point advantage to Rejects. Win still having the mouse chasing the IS-7 back there. Which is a bit of a problem there. Double mouses against double mouses. But there is more backup for Rejects. Which actually have 2 more tanks already on the field. And Pyko also getting killed here. Pyko in the middle of a mouse and a VK. Carolus Rex down to a 1-shot. But this one is looking very good for the Rejects team, which are now pushing in on the mouses. Going for the push of Sunshine. Or maybe pushing forwards on the Rambo. No, it is Sunshine in focus fire. Everyone can shoot him. Everyone going for the easy target here. Shooting down that juicy mouse. And it will soon be another kill for Rejects, which are currently up 5 against 2. Only farming at this point. Rambo still taking some shots, trying to put out some shot in return, but there is not much that he could do. Still trying to hit that VK, gets blocked by Nikki, which means that only... Well, Elmarie also got killed, and that's the last mouse here. Rejects comfortably winning this game, meaning that we are going to see one more game at least. It is now 2-3. Rejects still needed 2 more wins in order to get the win of this battle, this set. While Win still is on a match point, but it's getting a bit closer now. So maybe there is another chance for the Rejects team. Let's see. Rejects with a heavy lineup, having a good time here. Was a bit of a problem, I would say, on the side of a Win, that they had the few tanks flanking around, or the mouse flanking around behind the enemies. It was kind of good on the idea of just securing the focus fire, or securing not the focus fire, but securing the map control and really being annoying from behind with the mouse, really causing some distraction. Yet the Rejects found a good solution of pushing forwards, finding Bangsu on the FE215B being isolated in the front. Bangsu failed to run away. Bit of a misplay there, I would say, that he did not have any position he could run from nor hold in, at least not long enough. So that was probably that was probably the point there. Positions being too aggressive on D, while still having a very splitted lineup for Win here. So Rejects really found a good solution, or the best solution, and immediately made use of that. Great push by them. Rejects playing the VK72s now. No mouses for them. Some IS-7s and also a Batchet. While Win is also playing a Batchet again. But they are going for the mouses. And some IS-7, Object 77 and a Kranwagen. So we're getting to see same map once more. Potentially the last one if Win gets to secure the point here. Slightly better spawn for the Win team. At least when it comes to the A side. But the Batchets are both being very careful here. Now F is moving up. Trying to get a bit closer here, but still standing in the bushes. Bobby Fischer and Cobham are already pushing here with the IS-7s. Pressuring at least onto the B cap. Not really having any tank in focus yet. Bobby Fischer getting shot from the side though. I think it is Sunshine shooting. Yep, should be Sunshine. Having shots from a nice position here, but also having a lot of tanks to the side. He has to be very careful about this. Cannot repeat this move again. Rejects not losing too many hit points yet, actually. Yet they are losing out on the positions, I would say. Win pulling around them. Having base D now as well. Slovenia Lisa isolated on the side. Just looking at this, if we're zooming out a little bit, Win is getting some nice advantage over here if they can build up on that. Also, rejects are very close together. They can easily repush to any side. That's a great advantage of their positions right now. Kuma here has a nice shot for 527 damage into the VK, but is an easy target there if rejects is going for him. What's happening over here? Bobby Fischer and F are going for Elmery. How did Elmery end up right behind everyone here? Elmery will struggle potentially if he gets focused out by Bobby. So far unspotted. Does stay unspotted. Probably not for long anymore. Can maybe still cross the rails unspotted, but will be caught off here by Bobby Fischer. And F is still chasing, but F doesn't have the hit points. Now F is spotted. And the things have turned around here. Elmer is now chasing F. As the IS-7 gave up the push, Elmer is pushing in, going for a bit of a ram. Not being able to finish off the batshit. So the batshit is down to 11 hit points. Let's get over to the other side once more, where the main push is going on. Carolus Rex getting focused out. Playmaker got killed as well. And also Win lost 2 tanks here. The batshit will also get killed on side of rejects though. So is Slovenia Lisa. Down to 1 shot, gets killed right there. 4 tanks left alive. Only 3 tanks now on side of rejects. Hit points highly in favor of Win. Sunshine getting focus in the middle over here. Having the IS-7 to the back and the VK to the front. We'll probably still have another shot into the VK. Let's see. Trying to angle. No, it is actually the kill there. So 3v3 now. The IS-7's also IS-7 VK being low here on side of rejects. Win is still having a couple of very healthy tanks. And they're having the points. I don't really see rejects winning this one. Nice shot into the object. Double tagged, triple track here into the object. So that actually turned around things maybe. Bangsun now a 1 shot for the VK definitely. Bobby getting the kill shot. Nicely done, but Nikki is in focus by the batshit, and the batshit is just a huge problem here for rejects now. Since that batshit stayed alive in a fight against F, now has the mobility, is the king of the map, can go wherever. Also still has the hit points, but it's only, not Elmer, it's only Cobham anyways here. Last man standing on an IS-7 on just 423 hit points against 3 caps. Elmer is just going for the reload and will be pushing in afterwards, I guess. Kuma also now going for the push. Let's see what Cobham is doing. Aiming for Kuma. While Elmery on the other side is actually just going for base A. Playing a safe game. Well, yeah, Elmery would also be a 1 shot. So they are not trying to risk anything. Don't want to get armor wrecked or so. Nope. Elmery's just shooting the wall. But nothing happening here anymore. Kuma just sitting it out. Does not want to get armor wrecked. I mean, there's not really any way that they could have still lost this. But still. Safe until the very end. That's a professional gameplay. That was the 4th win for the Win team. Winning the set therefore. Great job. Another prediction that I get wrong. Let's check the result once more. F was having a bad time. That should not have happened. F just putting out 2 shots only out of 10. Okay, a lot of blind shots probably. No, actually, he bounced a lot. Oh man, must have been unlucky then. He can aim, I'm sure. I thought that Elmery was actually throwing the game by getting that far behind the opponents, and as he got pushed onto by the IS-7 at the enemy budget. That did not look good at all. Still, somehow worked out. Alright. I don't think there will be any more tournament games actually today. Let me check the other results. So yeah, probably only 2 best of 7s per day. API in the 3-2, AKTS and Raid are still playing. And we got some other results here. Quick and lost to Belove. APA still won against AKTS, but was close, 3-4. And just look at this. Apart from this game, 3-2 versus Quick, all games were really close actually. I mean, just 2-4 at least. I don't know if we've ever had any top 8 that was that evenly matched. I don't know. Usually there's always one team or two where you're sure they're getting very far, at least into the grand finals, if not winning this. But this time, I'm not sure. I really am not. 3-2 maybe would be my guess. But I've seen very little of them because they're just a new team, which usually is not great when it comes to the top 4, and then at some point people are panicking and it just doesn't work out anymore. At least in the grand final then. Although they have a lot of people with a lot of experience. We will have to see. Okay, let me open the chat once more. Excellent camera work, thank you. I'm trying my best. I'm always hoping to not miss anything. It's tricky. Yeah, Win was really showing in Masterclass. They were really strong. I just was surprised by that, to be honest. Not to blame them, but honestly, you know, the Win team, they have been in top 4 in the past already. But for the last few seasons, they were just on a much lower level. They were just top 16 or so and just struggling. They got 2 good players back now. But still, just a few good players don't really make a good team just yet. So they really just need to make sure that they have enough training and enough players of that high level. They also get to hold up then in the closer games. That was already a very good first taste that they gave us. But again, it's just always a bit more of an issue than for the newer teams. If they're winning the first couple of games and feeling confident and just not really counting on the opponents to also improve their level anymore, because the teams like, let's take APA or Rejects, they have so many players which got onto the highest stages already many times that they are mostly not training that much before the seasons anymore. But then when it comes to the first games of the season are mostly a lot of training for them. They only start right before the qualifiers with the actual trainings. That was the wrong scene. So often we can see a lot of improvement then for them still. until the grand finals then. So therefore, it's always just too much to predict. No, it's not easy to predict at this stage. And you cannot just judge from first few games. I will still go for a couple more games, yeah. Can then check the results again. And yeah. Yeah, let's go mid side. Won't be an insanely long stream, but yeah, just a few more. Oh, by the way, if you're still here enjoying the content, then please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, maybe subscribe to the channel and join the Discord server. Can highly recommend it. And see you again on the next streams. But now up to some more gameplay. Tomorrow and in the next days I will definitely be streaming again for the tournament, and yeah, it's just going to keep us busy here in the next days and weeks still. For the grand finals then I will just be analyzing again. Did he run? Oh, I'm hoping not to run into him. Oh, what the hell, he's baiting me. Lol. He failed so hard. I'm having a lot more DPM than him. I hope I can high roll him so I don't have to take another one. Oh, I just ram. Let's go for that one. Keeping some hit points. It's fine. I lost some hit points, of course. Half my life. But that's a good trade. Oh, nice. No. Good. That one was a hit into the gorilla as well. Oh. If I'm having easy shots, I'll go for it. That's why I did not want to peek, actually. Oh, it was a big roll. He only has 630 average damage. What's the max roll or close to it? Okay, I did not hit the gorilla. Come on. Perfect. If I could just not have that low rolls, and it would be even better. Yeah, last shot please. Nice. Let me check. Have we got some new results already? Yeah. AKTS won against Raid, and APA won against 3-2, 4-3 both games. Okay. Both being rather unexpected. I mean, not totally, but... Am I going for this? Oh, nice. Let's keep him tracked if possible. I hope he doesn't have more rep kits. Aw. Okay, that's a very good start for me. Gotcha. Oh, shit. Nice bounce. I can just push the next T-57 then. Oh, it's actually down. Alright. Next one. Yeah, TVP has him. Sheridan and Progetto Star, okay. So, where's mon chéri? Ah, I should eat. Good. Maybe another one? Yeah, let's go for one more. Lewis and Nile, Monkey, well, everyone. Everyone just joined in or has been here for a while already. Thank you for being here. Only one medium on the enemy side, which might be very nice for farming. Oh. He did not notice me though. Let's go for adrenaline. Come on. What? Ah, this turret is not invincible. Neither is his. There was an IS-7 to my left. Now? Ah. Come out. Let's peek in the bush here for T-62. Okay, I'm having a free peek, although T-62 might be peeking for me. Oh. Okay, I'm having some backup here that I know, so I'm not too worried about getting pushed. Yep. Good. Let's try to finish him. Maybe with an AP. Good. I'm fed up with these cupola shots all the time. failed the track shot, sadly. Shoot. Come. Yeah, we will win on points soon. Though, yeah, okay, I'm still having one shot. Nice. Man, the stream session has been good. Actually, that was his third. Oh man, just look at this. 4.7, 4.4, 6.7. Okay. Before that I platooned, so those were not that good. Oh well. RNG is with me on. Teams are with me. Wait, can that be actually a 3.9k average despite long platoon session where I did not do any damage? Okay. Ugh. I should play some weaker tanks. It might be the case that the enemies are all coming towards us. So... no. Okay, nice start. Nice Capulla shot. Why does the standard beast look so weird? Is he stock? Let's just peek at him. Farming again. And having good RNG as well. Nah. Okay. Aww. Why is the auto aim sticking to the Minotaur there? What the hell? What? Come on, don't troll me. Okay, can I still have some? Ah. I can't believe it. Again, good game. Not an ace this time, I guess. I mean, oh, actually it was. Spotted a lot. 3.3k assisted damage. That's just been, I don't know, 3 aces on the stream already. And I played like 5 games. Actually, it happens quite often that on tournament streams I'm having really good sessions. Maybe it's because I'm so much in a technical thinking, which is just, yeah, that I'm just a bit more focused on that than on my regular sessions where I'm just running around and being in tunnel vision. I don't know, or maybe just luck. I've literally had my best sessions ever all on tournament streams. Nah. Other mediums on B. Okay, I was lucky here. Nice. Ah, does he have to survive? Let's go. Wait, he's... yeah, I can shoot him. Just check the minimap on which side of the houses he was. Where do I go in? Have to be careful here. There's still a 183 to the side, but he's busy right now, so let's go for LT. Oh, nice bounce. Is he stuck? No. Oh, maybe he is actually. Looks like it. Free farm. Yeah, let's keep farming him. Avi will have him. Could have even still shot him. Oh, nice. Great. What the hell? That was 6k again. What? You can't be real, man. This is getting hilarious at this point. Yeah, I think I just bought enough RNG crates. Okay, I'm the only medium. I will go for B, although I don't really like it too much. But I think I can do something. And we'll probably then rotate over to A. Maybe some teammates can also go for A. Trying to get behind the bush a little bit still, but yeah, did not matter. Oh, the gun is lovely already. Someone once told me the gun was trollish, but no. Super accurate gun. Ouch! They will all be focused on me now. But it's kind of okay, because, you know, they are in really bad positions. But I won't be able to keep peeking like this forever. Let's check some other options. Come on. Okay, just staying. I might actually be tracked there. No, it's not. Okay. What now? I'm still having the idea of flanking all the way behind the enemies. But I'm a one-shot to the Jaggy 100, so I don't want to commit too hard to this. Okay. Now they're spotted, so I can use that information potentially for something else. Was this a mistype? No! Oh my gosh, really? I think I'm dead here, because I'm too high. Alright. Okay. I'm alive! Where's the medium? Ah, he's also one shot, okay. I don't want to say it, but I'm again at 5.5k. With the spotting damage I might have an ace, but I did not get too much. No, I'm not planning on losing some. Not happening today. By the way, the 100 games were not all from today. That's just been since my last stream. Do I actually continue? Because I'm kind of tired. I need a toilet break anyways. I think I will quit, guys. So many nice games though, but I need a break anyways, and I really don't want to go for an insanely long stream today, because I will have a lot of very exhausting days ahead of me with all those streams there. Was to have a lot of time to shout around, and yeah, I noticed today I was a bit too tired. It was still fine most games, but I need some more energy. So I wanna just not stream too long. Not stress myself with that. Get to bed early. Yeah. These games were really hilariously good. So I'm probably, let's check, probably now daily stats at 4K despite me playing so much Platoon. Yeah. Okay. 4K average, I don't know, 60%, 80% Platoon. And the Platoon games were really not good on the damage, only the last few games, just, I don't know. I cannot believe this. 5.6, 6.3, 5.3, 5.9. Oh, 4.4, that was actually the worst one I did here. Crazy bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's been 9 games I played solo here. Okay, let's do one more. And then I want to calculate the average. Let's see. 2 mediums on either side. Heavy's going city, okay. That calls for a heavy-sided spot. No. Oh, nice. Man, I'm also having pretty good luck with the shots. Shots that are connecting here are great. Oh, really? Yeah, so much about that, right? Going to struggle here. Let's see. Tortoise AFK? No. Oh, there's also T62 coming. Okay, so what's my team doing? They are failing. Oh. Never mind. T62 is coming for me. I need to try to win the right side, maybe. Could be possible. Or maybe not. I do not want a YOLO. What's the FE45 is a one-shot. Nope. We're winning this one. What the hell? Good. Yeah, let's shoot him. Because he's the most dangerous right now. Good. And last one. It was not AFK. I was just sitting there. Ah, that was sweaty. What are these games? It's working out so nicely. When I had to really focus on staying close to my teammates and trying to support them while also having them to support me. So now I've got 10 games. I'm actually doing the math. I want to do the math. I want to know now. Because that's the set of games here that was just really strong. I don't think I've ever had so many great games in such short amount of time. So let's see, 4,946. I want to see what the average is for those 10 games. Plus 5,586. Plus 6,270. Plus 5,327. Sorry if I'm boring you with that, but I'm happy about it. Plus 5,870. Then the bad games. 4,737. 4,409. I skipped this one. And I think I did a mistake somewhere. $6,562. Okay. 50,479 divided by 10. So 5,047 average. What? Not more. Yeah, bit of luck. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will end here. Have a good night. See you tomorrow then for the next journal session. Well, next few streams are incoming, definitely. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you back tomorrow. Goodbye.